Welcome back to another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. In this video, we will show you how to remove and replace the lid switch on this Kenmore 80 series top-load washer. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the gas. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, remove the end caps on both sides of the control panel by prying out with your fingertips and rotating it up and out. Next, remove the two Phillips screws holding the control panel to the cabinet. With the screws removed, lift and rotate the control panel into the service position. Remove the lid switch connector by pulling out on the tab and lifting up. Next, remove the cabinet supports using a flat blade screwdriver to pry outward on the lip located on the front of each support, and then pull upwards to release it. With the cabinet supports removed, remove the cabinet from the rest of the machine by lifting up and pulling it away. Remove the lid switch connector from the cabinet by pressing in on the tabs on either side and pushing it down through the opening in the cabinet. Next, remove the two Phillips screws holding the lid switch onto the cabinet. Remove the 5/16 ground screw located on the underside lip of the cabinet. Finally, the lid switch is held on by two strain relief clips that hold the wiring in place. To remove the wiring from the clips, slide the protective sheath through the clip, then open the clip slightly to slip the exposed wires up and out. Repeat this process for the other clip. And remove the lid switch. Before setting the lid switch aside, you will need to remove the protective metal bracket. To release it, slide a flat blade screwdriver under the tab on the top so the hole on the bracket can clear the peg on the switch, and rotate it out. And set your lid switch aside. When installing your new lid switch, guide the metal bracket you removed from the old switch up through the middle of the new switch and hook it onto the peg provided. Next, there is a perforation in the center of the wiring sheath. Place your hands on either side and carefully snap the wiring sheath in two. To secure the wiring in the clips, slide the exposed wiring in first, followed by sliding the protective sheath into the clip. Repeat this process for the other clip. With the wiring in place, install the 5/16 ground screw. Next, push the lid switch wiring connector up through the hole on the cabinet until the tabs on either side of the connector clip into place. Now, line up the holes on the lid switch with the holes on the cabinet and install the 2 Phillips screws. When reattaching the cabinet to the rest of the machine, take note of the 4 holes in the bottom of the cabinet, which will correspond to 4 posts on the base of the frame to secure it in place. With the lid open, grasp the cabinet from the front and bring it into place, and then rotate it forward. Check to make sure the cabinet is not loose or moving around freely to be sure you've installed it correctly. Now, pull the back snug against the cabinet and reinstall one of the cabinet supports by hooking it into the back and pressing it down into the hole provided on the cabinet. Repeat this process on the other side. Reinstall the lid switch wiring connector. When rolling the control panel back into place, take note of the 2 tabs on each side. These will correspond with 2 holes on each side of the cabinet. Reinstall or tighten the Phillips screws on each side of the control panel to secure it to the cabinet. Finally, reinstall the end caps by lining up the top tangs with the slits in the control panel and rotating them down into place. And this will complete your repair. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.